to see you. I'm knocking Edward. You know me, you probably heard me falling over the speakers. Just wondered if we could ask you a couple of little questions about the day.
Yep.
How does it feel to be racing for the Bovingdon Memorial Meeting? Does it give you a special thrill?
No, definitely. I was going to do the one they had last year, Bovingdon. Didn't do that one, so I thought I've had that car 3 years at the workshop now, so I thought I'd save it for this meeting. So
beautiful looking motor. And how much did you do the paint job yourself, or
we sprayed it? We sprayed it, and then we had to wait for it to come down for it. So
is it desperately expensive to have that sort of paint job done on a car?
Spraying it isn't expensive. It takes a while to spray, but having the sign like 120 quid each one.
Oh, that's very reasonable for such a professional job.
Exactly.
Very nice indeed. So, how much does it cost to basically for someone who doesn't race? You know, how much would it cost to put a banger like that together? And
no, so something like that, it's probably with all the paint and sign on, it's probably going to be
about 200.
Yeah, on that.
So that's quite inexpensive, but I suppose then you have got the trailer.
Exactly. So once you've weighed it, it's okay.
Yeah. So, do you do sort of things with cars during the week? Is that no?
I'm a car salesman actually. So sell cars all day and then work on them at night.
Sell them in the day and work on them and make them into bangers during the evening time. Well, good luck today. Let's hope you get into the trophies.
Do more than that.
Very nice. It's a beautifully prepared car, and one I'm sure Mark would have been very pleased to see racing in his lane today.
Thanks a lot.
John Golden, one of the big names in banger racing. Wherever you go throughout the country, the name of John Golden is always linked with the Motley Crew, and John's always out there, one of the toughest and most amiable guys off the track, but certainly one of the toughest out on the track. John, tell me something. How does it go down with the family, this banger racing game? Do you get a lot of stick from the family because you commit so much time to it?
No aggro at all, family.
They're supportive, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all up for it.
That's good, that's nice. And I guess you do put in a hell of a lot of time preparing the cars and nice paint jobs and everything.
Loads of hours of work, hard graft and all that.
Yeah, and again, for the sake of people that are thinking about getting into the sport, you know, the amount of hours and commitment, and particularly money, is it desperately expensive to do banger racing?
If you're going to be your first time and starting off, it will be expensive. But once you've got like a little stockpile of cars, somewhere to build the cars, people will help you, it's all right. It works out all right then.
Is there a limit to the expenditure you can put? I know you can swap engines, but can those engines be really gruff racing engines, or isn't it really worth the effort in banger racing? Is it just a case of getting out there and having some fun?
I mean, some people go out and spend loads of money on engines, and other people just go out for the crash. That's all I like to do, is go out for the crash.
You enjoy going out for the crash, but you are nevertheless quite competitive, it has to be said, out on the track. You've always got one of the faster cars out there.
Yeah, usually, but
it's in the preparation, I take it. So, what sort of support in the pits do you get from your adversaries? I mean, I know it's a case of being nasty out there on the track and fencing them if you can and what have you, but say you needed a battery or something, would you have a few other drivers you could go to and say, can I borrow a battery?
Work together as a team, and everybody brings loads of spares of them, and everybody, I mean, there's even other drivers that know anything. It's open all that.
I'm with you. So there's a great camaraderie that exists in the pits then.
Smash each other to pieces on the track, but it's all friendly in the pits.
John Golden, thank you. It's been great little interview, and good luck today in the Mark Bolden meeting.
Cheers, mate.
So a bit further up the pits we've come now and found the Rev himself, John Dodge, one of the most prolific drivers out there, and dare I say, one of the older members of the banger racing fraternity, but it's always great to see John, and he's always one of the very entertaining key members of a banger racing meeting. Hi John. So
just one little thing, I am the oldest, not one of the oldest.
Well, there you are, the man said it, you heard it from the man himself, but it's always great to see you at the meetings, John. What, does it give you a special thrill today to be taking part in the Mark Bolden Memorial Meeting?
I mean, obviously, it's all very sad there even has to be a meeting, but if there is, I think that every banger driver that's worth his salt should be in this race today.
Certainly, Mark was indeed one of the most best and prolific banger drivers there was.
I'm not really sure what prolific means, but I'm sure he had lots of it.
Well, that's just about right. He certainly was a great driver and very, very much earned the respect of everybody else out on the tracks. Not only the drivers, but the members of the public as well. They all know a good one when they see him, don't they?
Yeah.
So, John, tell me, you're such a regular driver. Do you manage to put the cars together fairly quickly with all your experience in it?
Yes and no. I've got to say that my Mrs. Kath, she gives me an awful lot of help with the cars. I mean, she's mean with a screwdriver. But yeah, every car takes at least a week to get ready.
Obviously, you've got yourself and your sons involved and the missus as well, so you get a lot of support. You find that valuable from the family, do you?
Well, the boys have all gone their own way now. They've got their own yard, they do their own thing. Kath and I just plod along and we do the meetings we want to do, when we want to do them.
That's a nice way to be, John. And do you work in the motor trade during the week as well?
No.
You don't?
But saying that, I'm a welder. I mean, sometimes I MOT world cards.
Absolutely. So the welding skills come in handy, obviously,
yeah.
when you're doing the bangers. And do you paint the cars yourself? So that's all extra time involved, obviously.
Yeah, for sure it is.
But
with this banger racing, you've got to be 100% dedicated. It's no good being a part-time banger driver. You've got to be every waking second or every spare second has got to be involved with bangers.
Sure. You don't find any time for any other sport whatsoever then?
No. We don't drink, we don't smoke, we don't fornicate with rude women, more of the pity, but yeah, that's what we do.
If you had to sling in banger racing tomorrow and you weren't able to do it, what sport do you think you might tend to pursue?
I don't know. I'd have probably given this up 30 years ago if I could have found another sport to give me just as much buzz as this one. And I hope that I'm going for another 30 years.
So do we, John. It's been a great bit of fun talking to you.
Cheers,
Thanks
mate.
for the interview.
See you again.
They can be a tough old bird, the Volvos, but they're just... I'm here with young Vince, our start marshal here at Bovingdon, and of course he also does the Wimbledon Raceway. Vince, tell me something, which do you actually prefer doing? Do you prefer doing the flags, or do you prefer being out there?
Probably just about prefer being out on the track. much more of a buzz doing the Marshall. You've got to have your wits about you all the time. Out on the track you can relax a little bit more and let your hair down and enjoy it a bit more.
So that is an absolutely fabulously prepared car this time round. I know you didn't actually do the artwork yourself. Do you want to give the credit to the guy who did?
Yeah, a lot of thanks must go to Chris Doughty, number 360, who races as bonkers normally. He's put in painstaking hours of work, I can imagine, to bring that up to its standard that it's currently in.
And the tribute to to Polo on the engine body is really something else, isn't it? Really, really good.
Yeah, I presented Mark with a few trophies along the way, mainly for his hot rod racing. I didn't really know him that well as a banger driver, but certainly for someone that has come from a banger racing background to go into 2-litre hot rods and race the way that he did was an absolute fantastic achievement. And you've got to take your hat off to a gentleman as a driver and as a man from what I knew of him.
Certainly, and such a shame, of course, that he was taken so sadly from us just a couple of years ago when he was absolutely in the prime of his racing. If you were able to disseminate between banger racing and rookie rods, which do you personally prefer the best?
Are we talking rookie rods or rookie bangers?
Sorry, rookie bangers.
Rookie bangers. For car preparation, rookie bangers are a lot easier to prepare, a lot less time consuming, and probably just as much fun. I would say they're probably pretty much on par with one another. I wouldn't say the national bangers are any less or any more exciting, especially if you get put in the first turn.
So if you had an unlimited budget, what would you do?
Unlimited, probably 2-litre hot rods. I think the 2-litre hot rods
along with
still slightly better than even the nationals. I would still go with 2-litre hot rods.
Along with your contemporary Jason Wilkes, of course, who you used to race against as junior mini racers many moons ago.
Yeah.
So do you like any other sport?
A bit of swimming now and again, pretty much weekly. Odd occasional badminton and tennis now and again. A little tiny bit of table tennis, but not so much any other forms of sport. As long as it's got 4 wheels on, it's
mainly
fine to
motorsport then.
Oh yeah.
What changes would you like to see in the current small oval scene, if any?
I would like to see more participation from sort of audience members. Admittedly, now we've got the rookie rods and the rookie bangers. A lot of people are coming off of the terraces to have a go in different formulas, but we still lack in most of our formulas. We can still do with a few more cars. Obviously, a lot of people probably can't afford to race cars, especially in the wrong classes, but for my money, still bigger fields of cars are a lot more entertaining than smaller fields of cars.
So, okay, well, thanks very much indeed, Vince, for your time. I know you're anxious to make sure the car runs well and get out there and show it off to everybody in its beautiful gleaming paintwork. Vince, have a good Mark Holden. Thanks a lot.
It's all volleyed and thundered around the raceway here at Bovingdon. No quarter given. Mark Bolden style out there, boys and girls. They're all going to go in very heavy today. They're going to enjoy themselves. This is going to be a rough and tumble here at Bovingdon Raceway this afternoon. I don't think there's going to be too many of them out there and still going in perfect condition at the end of this one, but certainly they are flying around this Bovingdon Raceway, these bangers here this afternoon. Some beautifully painted, some just made it by the skin of their teeth, but all out there and heartily racing on behalf of Mark Bolden. So start Marshall Vinnie Sharp getting the old heave-ho treatment from the 231 car of Stuart Dunn. And the Maverick goes in hard on the 600 car. 46th then Keith Painter, always one to keep an eye out for here at Bovingdon. And the English champion, reigning English champion, of course, at the moment, he's been the figure of 8 champion down at Wimbledon Raceway innumerable times, but always the World Championship has eluded him. Maybe this year will be Maverick's year for that particular championship. They're all out there and still going. Certainly cars going round in all shapes and forms, but they're keeping going. 7:22 though is one of the early retirees. Bob Ewins jumps from his car. We have a red, Mr. Starter, please. Red. We have a stoppage. In second place currently. And could I put out another appeal lap sheet order restart for this one? And away we go, yet again for the restart of the Bolden Trophy Memorial Race. We go, cars to the inside, cars to the outside, all over the place they go. And currently leading this one now is Mushy, the 348 car. Sonny Sherwood then, 348 leads the way. Sonny Sherwood again, one of our most prolific drivers here, but Lips Groshaw has really got it in for him, and he tries to take him to one side as they go through the pits bend, but Lips himself now under attack from 320, and he goes aside, but 320 takes up the chase on the leading car. Here he comes now, 348, your leading car, Mr. Starter. There he goes, Sonny Sherwood leads this one. 320 lies in second place, Graham Jewell. Third place over the line now goes Anthony Oakin, 471. So that's first, second and third. I'm not sure. I think the number 7 car of Colin Farley is a lap behind. And he is actually there, I'm told. So through he goes now in third place then, Colin Farley in the number 7 car. 348 your leader, 320 in second place. Then it's car number 7, 710. Has just spun into a 180. Oh, and he takes the condoms van round with him. That's Anthony Oakel's also gone in 471, number 4. Davey Wild goes through, 778. He's right there as well as his Maverick in the 46 car. 5 this time through then, Mr. Starter, for your lead car, 348. Sonny Sherwood, who continues to lead this one. 348, Sonny Sherwood, your leader, in second place and gaining the 320 car of Graham Jewell. 915 goes past, but he's a lap down, I believe. 320 though continues the chase. Number 7 currently lying in third place. 264 has got himself going again now. The big old Mark 10 Jaguar is right over there. But 348, Sonny Sherwood continues his march. Is he going to be caught in this one? 348 goes through. He's on the far side now with 3.5 laps to go. But Jack France unlaps himself there in the 245 car. This looks like a bit of a battle royal going on, but actually Jack France is a lap down. So continuing in the lead, it's still 348 Sonny Sherwood, but 320 Graham Jewell now is right there with Sonny Sherwood. He's going in for the kill as they take the exit from the pits bend. Sherwood keeps the nose in front, but Jewell is right there. Graham Jewell in 320 really challenging Sonny Sherwood for the leadership of this one with just a couple of car lengths between them and 2 laps to go this time through. Graham Jewell now putting in the drive of his life in 320. Sonny Sherwood is still right there, but Graham Jewell is chasing hard. Just a lap and a half to go. Who's it going to be with the silverware? Sonny Sherwood continues on his way. 348 with just 1 lap to go. Graham Jewell continues in second place. Oh, and Jewell pulls it up. He's out. He's gone. So Sonny Sherwood continues on his way. 348, your lead car. and number 7 now goes through in second place. He's under attack from 46. Keith Painter, the Maverick himself, but no doubt about the winner. It's going to be Sonny Sherwood, 3:48. There he goes over the start-finish line now. In second place, coming through for that second place. 46 goes through, takes the second place away from Colin Farley in the number 7 car. Maverick then comes home in second place in the 46 car. It's the number 7 car of Colin Farley. Wally himself in third position.
A very excellent race from his point of view, I'm sure. There he is, Keith Painter, the Maverick himself, in the 46 car. There he is, taking the prize for third place. Very, very nice trophy indeed. And certainly a hard man driving a hard race, former world champion of course, and looking to do it all over again, I'm sure, this year. In the number 7 car, a regular visitor now, I'm pleased to say, to Bovingdon Raceway, when the Banger Boys are around in the National Bangers. In the number 7 car, of course, it's that great favourite here at Bovingdon, Colin Farley. Yes, a very determined man he was too. Got out there and absolutely took the race by the horns from the very, very early stages of the race. In the 348 car, it's Mushy himself, ladies and gentlemen. Our congratulations to Sonny Sherwood.
Yeah. Congratulations. Hard race?
Yeah, it was hard, yeah.
Yeah.
What position? You haven't. I've got to beat him, and I say.
Yeah. Yeah. He was chasing you hard then?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of cars out there.
Was, yeah.
How many tyres?
That's brilliant. Well done. Congratulations.